Hello, traders. This is Rich from tradesight. Here's a look at the market-leading stocks via our proprietary scans for the coming session. This is going to be for Wednesday, April 22nd, 2015. Just getting a little bit more into primetime earnings season. We're still seeing this kind of bifurcation as far as volume goes. Things that are either setting up for or have released earnings are popping with volume, and everything else is fairly light. That's why we see these big divergences here in the column. A little bit set up to the sell side here. As you can see, we've got a fair amount of contra candles and also some downside RPSs. So I think that's kind of the takeaway here from the NASDAQ patch. Moving on to the financials. Not as many signals here. Really no bias. The only thing that really popped with too much volume is Visa. We almost had a volume bump in Morgan Stanley following its earnings, and also MetLife here. But those did fall a little bit short of that 125% that we're looking for. Energy was very, very weak today, but the interesting takeaway here is we don't have a lot of signals. The only one we've got is BTU was down more than 5% today. CHK almost 5% below the day's open, and RIG was really, really weak. RIG was down 5.5% on the day and 6.5% below the day's open. We had a nice short today for our subscribers in Apache. That was really weak, and just kept making new lows as selling intensified. Market generals, a little bit to the sell side, a couple of volume bumps. IBM reported, Coca-Cola had a bump, VMware reports tonight, I believe, and Verizon has a contra candle to the upside. Moving on to the housing names, we were light yesterday, but picking up with some more volume again today. DHI with good volume. Lowe's has a upside CPS, a little bit of a contra candle here in Home Depot, and NVR was obviously in motion, as was told by others. CSX, good volume again today, and was trading out to the upside. Look how far it closed above today's VWAP, which is pretty notable. Airlines got a little bit of a lift today off of the lower energy prices, but American Airlines setting up with a downside RPS, so keep an eye on that for tomorrow. Commodities very, very light on volume, even though the crude futures were much weaker, and the crude futures were weaker and gold futures were stronger, but we just don't have a lot of volume to show for it. So we've got a couple of signals on both sides, but nothing's really sporting that much volume. All right, folks, well, good luck as you navigate through earnings. As always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.